Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing. This is race 3 at Catalonia for the Reverse Grid Championship on GT Sport. Last race of the season. Mr. Slow One on pole from Seek 1 and Cyrex getting ready for a start. So it's been a good 7-round championship, this one. The champion is Bidzster, everything else is more or less wrapped up. This is just the last round. Off we go. Nick Hash with a good start in 5th place. And again, Neil Farmer looked like he had a good start as well as we head down towards the first corner late on in the evening now. About 8 o'clock in the evening. Going down towards the first corner, it's Mr. Slow on ahead. Everyone else jostling for position. Rudder's looking at the inside of Cyrex. Nick Hash looking down the inside of Cyrex as well. Mr. Slow across the grass, oh no, across the gravel, across the speed bumps. Rudder's side by side with Task 1. Neil Farmack in 6th, Bidzster up to 7th. Callum following him as well, so everyone else coming down towards the next corner. Seat 1 and Nick Hash for the lead. Cyrex trying to go around the outside. Task 1 getting muscled out by Rodders onto the gravel. Task 1 goes right back and Mr. Slow One takes a little detour there as well. Everyone else down towards the next corner. TY at the inside of Neil Farmack. Neil Farmack tries to go around the outside. And he's going to keep the position, I don't know, but we'll just go back to the leaders. Seat 1, Cyrex, Nick is the order. So they're all through there. Let's see if Neil did get ahead of TY. So Neil into 7th place. As Cyrex now right on the back of Seat 1 for the lead. So Seat 1 in the lead of this race. Rodders goes wide and Callum almost hits him as we come down towards the hairpin. Will Cyrex have a go for the lead? No, he won't. Callum, oh, Bidzster's going to go down the inside of Callum now. Oh, cracking move by Bidzster. Pulls out straight through. And Callum gets past and Rodders going backwards as well. Rodders in the middle of Callum and Neil now, so Rodders getting muscled back as we come down towards the end of the first lap. Into the chicane, as if we can try and get the camera to look ahead. There we go, as camera was glitched out a minute. It was Cyrex and Nick Hash were very close there. But everyone remains in order. Bidzster in 4th now, taking opportunities. As Nick Hash looks for a way through on Cyrex after we complete the first lap of 9. Nick Hash, Cyrex and Seat 1 running together as one. Cyrex goes to the inside. Nick Hash might even go to make it 3 wide, and he does. 3, oh, I thought he was going to there, but Cyrex goes through into the lead. Good job by Cyrex there into the lead. Seat 1's been exposed. Nick Hash is going to go the other way. Bidzster's up the inside. Bidzster's going to be taking the opportunity to get through past Nick Hash. There he goes. He's going to try and get past Seat 1 at the same time because Seat 1 runs a bit wide. Bidzster's up the inside into the next corner. He's going to get it through. Yes is the answer. Nick Hash has a look up the inside of Seat 1 as well. Goes a little bit on the grass doing it. Callum comes up and Callum's going to try and take both of them in one move. Callum goes at the inside, takes both cars in one move, side by side with Seat 1. Slight contact but gets away with it as we go down the hill now. Oh, brilliant stuff, phenomenal stuff. So Callum now up the inside of Seat 1 into the next corner, but then consequently runs wide. Seat 1's going to get a good run up the hill. Bidzster's right on Cyrex, so Bidzster's not messing around. Our champion in this, he's not messing around. Callum has to give way, and they have to give way to Nick Hash as well. So Callum loses speed, he might even get TY past him. As Bidzster side by side with Cyrex for the lead. Into the lead of the race goes Bidzster up the inside of Cyrex, but he's not giving up. Cyrex going to try and keep around the outside, but no way through there. So Cyrex folds in 2nd place, Bidzster into the lead. Seat 1 3rd, Nick Hash 4th, Callum down to 5th. TY trying to catch up in 6th. Neil Farmack down in 7th. Task 1 8th. Rodders back in 9th now. Mr. Slow One back in 10th, but again doing consistently what he needs to do. Mr. Slow One has been very consistent, keeping it on track, doing well. As Bidzster in the lead now, so he's trying to gap Cyrex, and meanwhile there's no gap between Seat 1 and Nick Hash. They're together down the straight, lights ablaze, coming down towards the first corner. Seat 1 on the inside, Nick Hash on the outside. Into the turn 1, Nick Hash keeps the position. Nick Hash keeps it around the outside, but Seat 1's lost speed and Callum's going to go around the outside now. TY's right on him as well, almost 3 wide. TY trying to go around the outside of Callum, brave stuff, but ends up with a mouthful of AstroTurf. Callum goes to the inside of Seat 1 now into the next corner. Dive up the inside, but no. Seat 1 closes the door. No, you don't. Not as easy as that. TY still closing up. As they go down to the next corner, they all fold into there. Thought TY were going to have a little sniff at Callum there, but no way through there as Callum gets very sideways. Oh, how he held on to that, I don't know. But Callum very sideways there into the out of that corner into the uphill section. Callum with a good run there over the curb a little bit, but gets away with it. Loses speed though. He's got to be careful not to clip them curbs too much, because you do lose a lot of speed. TY right round the outside in the draft of seat 1, just trying to get any advantage you can. And he's on the inside now for the hairpin. And brakes early. Callum brakes late, goes wide. Going to try and cut back. TY goes through. I don't think Callum will go side by side into the next bit unless he's very brave, and he is being brave. Just keeps it side by side. Neil Farmack's in there as well. Oh, brilliant stuff. As we go down to the next section of corners now, Callum's still on the inside into the chicane bar, but TY's still on the inside. TY again just has to fold in the end. Good job there by Callum. Relentless pressure, but fair. So Callum into 5th. TY under attack from Neil Farmack now in 7th place. So Bidzster in the lead of this race. Cyrex is 2nd. Nick Hash is 3rd on his own there. You can see a little bit of a gap. Then we've got seat 1. Then we've got Callum, TY and Neil in that little line there going through. And I think further back we've got Rodders and Mr. Sloan having a nice little scrap back here. So good to see Mr. Sloan up with someone else in 9th. So good to see that. Don't know why it's saying blue flag, because there is no blue flag, because Mr. Sloan's not been lapped yet. So as they go over the line there, running together as they go through there. So meanwhile, Bidzster and Cyrex still close for the lead. Bidzster's not running away with it like he did in the first one. In the second race, sorry. As you go down the hill, seat 1 defends from Callum. Just making sure there's no way through. Now you've got to concentrate on the run out here this time. And yes, a better run that time for Callum. He might be a bit closer to Seek by the time we get to the next corner. Gets a good run through here. Gets the power on. He catches in mid-corner and has to move out. Whoa, that just mistimed it a bit. Seat 1 now defending the inside. Callum going to try and go around the outside. He's going to... Oh, he's not going to do that, surely, but he does. Right round the outside of seat 1. Seat 1 eats a load of curb just to try and give him some room. Callum goes through into 4th place. Good job there by Callum. Seat 1 now right behind him, but TY there ready to pick up any spoils. And Neil as well. Can't forget that big mean yellow machine of Neil Farmack. Seat 1 with the defensive line into there, so he's going to lose speed on the way out. Neil's got to be careful on them sausage curbs though, because that's what made him lose 2 places on the last lap in the previous race, so he's got to be careful doing that. As we come across the line, seat 1 still in 5th. TY right behind him, wanting that position. Oh, meanwhile for the lead, bit close. Bidzster having to defend from Cyrex, but Bidzster with the fastest lap of the race. We'll just go back to this other battle. Seat 1 goes really wide. TY's going to go straight through there. TY goes straight through now. Even Neil Farmack might even have him here, because he's got such an overspeed, but Seek says no. Still trying to recover the car. No way through there. Past seat 1 as they go down towards the next corner. Neil having looking right, looking left, just trying to put Seek under a bit of pressure as they exit that long right-hander down the hill to this downhill left. Downhill, brake on the camber, and then it flattens out on the exit. Very easy to run wide there. Down the hill. And then we build up to this uphill climb. So through here, we're going to be very precise through here. And then up the hill, both cars get a good line. Neil Farmack with probably the slightly quicker line through there as we go up. And I think we've got, oh, Callum and Nick Hash. Contact. Nick Hash off the road. Callum on the gravel as well. Callum's up to 3rd, Nick Hash going backwards. So, don't know what happened there, but TY's through the inside of Nick as well. So, we'll get a replay on that. Okay, here's a replay of what happened between Nick Hash and Callum. So Nick Hash comes around this corner, takes a load of curb, keeps the power on, slide, keeps it off the wall, but then rejoins, and Callum, wrong place, wrong time, gets hit, and that's how that happened. Then TY goes right up the inside and takes Nick Hash at the next corner. So it was just Nick Hash's mistake, and then Callum was wrong place, wrong time. So as we come back from that, Bidzster's still in the lead of the race. Oh, hitting the curbs. Oh, 2 wheels. Really trying his Bidzster in this one. Really trying to get a good gap on Cyrex, but Cyrex still staying with him. Callum up to 3rd. TY 4th. Nick Hash down to 5th after that instant we just saw. And then seat 1 and Neil Farmack running very close. Now whenever Neil's this close to Seek or Lil or Task, or even Nick Hash, any of the Belgians, whenever he's this close, usually he comes off worst, but we'll see what happens here. So there goes TY Nick through shot, and here comes Seek and Neil into first corner. It doesn't really seem to have a good line through there, Seat 1. As you can see there, Neil Farmack right up his backside, sniffing his gearbox. And hopefully that's just what he's all. Hopefully that's what he's. That's all he's sniffing. Couldn't get my words out there, but Neil has a tiny little look at the inside. Probably looked a bit more dramatic on camera than it would have been real when it actually happened. But yep, Neil looking left, looking right, still trying to find a way through. Meanwhile, Cyrex and Bidzster still close for the lead. The ever orange colours of Bidzster, our champion in this one before we even got to this round. So he'd sealed it up before one round prior. So good job for Bidzster. Cyrex right behind him. He can't get second anymore. He's got to settle for the third position as he gets right behind Bidzster there as they go out the corner, but no way through. As we're looking out at Nick Hash, and then there's Seat 1 and Neil. So Seat 1 still ahead. He's actually, I think Seat's slowly catching Nick, but Neil's going to start catching Seat there. If Seat seems to be very slow out the corners. So Neil Farmack with the opportunity, but again, the narrow nature of this Barcelona track, leaving no way through, and the very restricted overtaking opportunities. Into the chicane, Seat 1 doesn't go too deep, which is good because it doesn't compromise his exit too bad. So onto the straight, and they'll be in each other's draft down towards the first corner. And speaking of the first corner, Bidzster and Cyrex are almost there. So Bidster's pulled a good half a second out on Cyrex there as they go through the first section. There goes Callum in third, so let's have a look at the lap times. 43.4 last time round for Bidzster, 43.5 for Cyrex, so very close on lap times. Callum 42.4, so Callum with the man on the pace. So and TY 41.7, fastest lap of the race. So them two are definitely catching the leaders, but with a couple of laps left, it's whether they'll have time to actually do it. So there's 2 or 3 laps left in this race still, so anything can still happen. Nick Hash in 5th place with Seat 1 right behind him now, and Neil. So they've caught right up to the back of Nick. So Neil has a tiny little look on the inside. Seat 1 covers it off. They exit that corner, down to the hill, to the uphill rise. One corner you don't want to get wrong, because otherwise you're going to get mugged up that straight. As Neil Farmack gets it wrong, he's going to lose loads of time there. He just got a little bit of a twitch on the way in, and you'll see the gap in a minute. Yeah, it's just opened up a tiny bit more, and that's all you need. So Cyrex and Bidzster now still close. Cyrex makes a mistake. Cyrex makes a mistake, and Callum says, "Thank you very much. I will take that." And Callum into 2nd place, and now he'll be loving that, and he'll be getting his head down now, trying to catch Bidzster. Callum, whenever he's on his own or he's got a gap, got some clean air, he's blooming quick. I dare say one of the fastest guys in the field, when he's on his own in it, and he's got no one around him. So Callum will be putting his foot down now. There's TY again, another 41.8, 1/10 off his fastest lap. Good stuff. 41.7 for Callum as well, so he's best of the race, so he's definitely on it. Even with passing Cyrex around the outside, still goes faster. So just to wonder what that lap time would have been if he didn't have to pass Cyrex. So close stuff. Meanwhile, Nick Hash, Seat 1 and Neil Farmack are all close together for 5th, 6th and 7th places as we go on to the penultimate lap of this race. As Neil looks like he's been making a move and goes on the inside. Seat 1 trying to cover it off, but no, Neil's already got his nose up the inside. Up the inside, into the braking zone. Neil's on the grass, Seat 1 not giving him an inch. Not even giving him a millimetre. But Neil gets his way through, and he couldn't really do that any other way, to be honest, because Seat 1 did give him a good squeeze there. So Neil Farmack doing what he needs to do, get those elbows out and battle Seek and Nick head on. Go to the uphill section. Neil with a good line through there, but we'll come back to that in a moment as Callum is closing on Bidzster. This is going to be a good last lap, this, but it's whether they've got enough time to get close and make a move. So Callum behind Bidzster now, TY closing up, and Cyrex trying to keep with them. So that's going to be a close battle to watch out for. Nick Hash defends now from Neil. Nick Hash has got to go into defence mode, so that's going to slow him up as well, and might even let Seat close back up. So we'll watch that go round here as we look at Bidzster and Callum exiting onto the straight for the last lap now. There it is, last lap of the race, last lap of the season. It's been a good season, it's been a terrific season, the Reverse Grid Championship, and it's not over yet, because Callum's looking right, looking left, just trying to put the pressure on Bidzster. Into the first corner for the last time, round there. Bidzster uses a lot more of the curb, but it's just a natural driving style. But as we go around this long right hand, he makes a mistake on the last lap. He gets it wrong on the curb, comes across, defends the line, says no you don't sunshine, I'm not making it that easy, even though I almost did. So as you go around that right hander, Bidzster still in the lead of this race. Callum closing right behind. TY says I want a bit of this as well. Bidzster defends the inside. Callum trying to go wide, tuck it in, get a good run down the hill and try and get close to him for this uphill section. Crucial corner this. This could be a race winner or a race loser. Up over the curb. Oh, TY gets a bad line. TY gets a bad line. Callum and Bidzster are okay though, but you've got to watch out for Cyrex. TY, there he is right behind him. So Bidzster now exits that corner. That's one of the hard bits done. Just got to defend this hairpin and then defend into the chicane, and he should have it wrapped up as long as you don't make a mistake. Into the hairpin. Solid line there from Bidzster, and TY again solid line on Cyrex there. So Cyrex not be able to get past TY. Bidzster still in first place for now. As we look, Callum's on the gravel, so Callum looks like he's lost it for himself. Meanwhile, C1 on a Nick Hash, boom, bang, have that, but no way through, and it says Nick Hash. But Bidzster's coming out of the chicane. He's got this. Our champion for this season, Bidzster, wraps up yet another win. Takes the last one of the season. That's going to take him well into the next season. Good job there, and Callum. Oh, Callum slows down on the line. Looks like he had to get rid of a penalty or something. But Callum got rid of a penalty, and TY gets him on the line. Cyrex in fourth. Oh, dramatic stuff. Neil Farmack in fifth. Coming up to the line. There he goes. And then Nick Hash sixth. Seat1 seventh. So well done to them lot. Task 1's going to come across the line in 8th position. Rodders will be 9th, and Mr. Slow One will be in 10th position. So we'll just get them results now. Okay guys, let's run you through those results then. So Bidzster takes the final win of the season, as the champion does. So he wins from TY by 1.5 seconds. Callum very close behind TY as well, only a couple of thousandths between them at the line. Cyrex in 4th place. Neil finishes in 5th. Nick Hash 6th. Seat1 7th. Task 1 8th. Rodders in 9th, and Mr. Slow One rounds out the 10. TY gets the fastest lap in the last race of the season with a 1:41.540. So there's your winner, Bidzster, and the champion. Well done to Bidzster, he'll be number 1 next season. And there's your runner-up just behind TY. Runner-up in the race, runner-up in the championship. Good job by them. It's been a fantastic season. Thanks for tuning in. There'll be more races next season, and it will start from next week. So see you guys later. Take care.